Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Handoff in a single back formation. Got the first down and still motoring. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Unbelievable way to start this playoff game for this offense. First touch of the football, you get a hat-on-a-hat up front, and you can see the speed in that backfield for a big touchdown to get things started.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And completion makes it second and short. Now they call a run. That's a strong stiff arm. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Mustangs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, you get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The shotgun run call. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Tigers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
This is the 6th play on the drive. The quarterback looks to his right, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker?
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
The Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run up the middle.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out, brings up a big 3rd and goal.
Gabe moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside. Yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4, and they're going for it. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. So we begin the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt as the kicking team is out there. And he's got it, no problem.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the single back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. That's a design quarterback keeper. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. The Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Clemson offense is back out there. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Play action here on first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They'll run it to the right side. Powering through. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
So your defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback. He's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. There are just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And completion makes it second and short. Movement here from the tight end. Toss play to the outside. Brought down, but he's past the line to gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I mean, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pass is caught on a comeback route. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And the Mustangs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. He keeps it on the design run. Inside the 45. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. And let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Catch made over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They'll try the ground game here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The Mustangs will look to convert here on fourth down. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. They trust the running back to convert on fourth down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. And in first down, right back to the running game. And the Mustangs are in the red zone. Gives it to the back. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on first down. On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. They keep him off balance with a run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Finding some room at the 25. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps.
Has a path to the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. He's got the first and still going. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Looking Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Running with purpose. He's past the marker and still going. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Callaway. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
That completion makes it second and short. They'll run it here. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Mustangs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On first down, it's play action. A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Clemson now operating in the red zone. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. He connected with his first attempt. This one is from 37 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Mustangs offense back on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch! And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs will crank up the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They trap him for a sack.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
So 2 losses in a row puts them in a tough spot. 3rd and very long. The DB is backing off from the line now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. SMU offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Nice gain, moves the ball to the 47. Another first down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The offense going with the hurry up.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there. The Mustangs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They mix it up with a run.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And it's intercepted. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw it behind him. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Handoff from the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
I mean, it seems like every time this guy touches the ball, it's another big gain. This poor defense, it's just not been their day at all. What a dominant performance by this offense on the other hand.
Pass clock. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and
and he's got it! Touchdown, Clemson!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Here comes the handoff. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry up.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it. Offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the running back takes the handoff. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Catch is made down the middle. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Offense facing second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. There's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. He tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Incomplete. A very quick throw.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll field it close to midfield. Can he make it? You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
The Mustangs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
So incomplete pass on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and inches. try and muscle for the first down. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, they get the touchdown here, but let's circle back to the start of this drive. This is why good field position is so critical. They start this drive in good field position, and it puts the defense under immediate pressure from the start.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's got it. A 2-point conversion cuts the lead to 16, a 2-score game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off the defender.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get first downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, SMU. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick 6 last time out here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Some hard running there through a tackle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, he's been their go-to guy all game long. They needed a big play there on third down. They go his way again, and it works out.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Grinding away with their running game. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a bootleg looking to throw. Caught quickly. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. The Tigers line it up with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. SMU offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Ball carrier tackled there. The Mustangs come to the line in a hurry up. Design quarterback run. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Important 2nd down play coming up. He's looking to throw. And this pass is caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down.
Well, here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Here we go. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Tight end goes in motion. Leaning on the run game here. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. Now, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and given the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a present.